G'day folks, Tony again here for more of the jaunty saunterings of Gaunt Bort the Taunter. So we said we're on our way to Golgotha. We're going to go and get ourselves fed a little bit here first. Then we're going to do a little bit of a journey to try and speak. A little bit of a buff there, particularly to fungal infections, that's good. We're doing a little bit of a journey around between various traders. Now, there was a Dromad trader over here somewhere, if I recall correctly. There they are, the Dromad caravan. So we're going to go and have a quick scrounge around there first. Then we're also going to go to the Grit Gate and have a scrounge around there. And then we're going to head straight to Golgotha and see what we can see. Oh no, we're lost again. How terrible. How are we going to get out of this? Unfortunately, there are going to be some madpoles here, and they're going to be a real pain in the bum. So we're definitely going to try and avoid them. I might just read that. I'm not sure I've done so before. Madpole, the distended jaw of this large aureolan fish is lined with wicked blade-like teeth. You shudder to imagine what sort of terrible amphibious fiend the madpole might one day become. Let's try and avoid them, shall we? Oh boy, they're everywhere. We've got to get out of this water and we've got to do it quickly. Good stuff. There is just so much water around here at the moment. Clearly we're right near the river, which I'm sure has a name, but I can't recall what it is at this point. Haha, success. Alright, so we're going to do ourselves some more walking. If in fact I can, I keep running into things, so we're just going to do it manually. Good. Walking. Let's try and get to the edge of a map as quickly as we can, because it does seem to be on revealing a new map location that we end up. Not sure we got any experience points for killing that croc. That we end up being able to unlose ourselves so that we can use the world map again. Generally, vaguely going to be trying to head to the west, because that is the direction that we're heading in. That electro bow is getting quite... Whoa! Hello, chitinous puma. How are you doing? Do I have a deal for you? Let's also boost toughness. These things can tend to hit rather hard. Let's see how hard, in fact... this thing does hit us. We've got it down to injured now, but our electro bow is running low. And our melee attacks, not quite as effective as I might have hoped. 150 experience points. Well, it's better than nothing, isn't it? And we are in fact still hungry, so let's whip ourselves up a quick meal so that we're not going to be hungry anymore. We can also do a recharge cell. I think we need to remove it from the... Whoops, wrong thing. Once again. Alright, I think we need to remove it from here first. So, whoops, oh boy, I'm just messing this up entirely now, aren't I? That was remove item, not remove cell. Let's give this another go. Replace cell. Remove cell. Now we should be able to recharge the cell. We have 19. We're going to use 2 of them to recharge, and we did it. Well done us. Which means we should be able to go back in here again. Fire this kind of convoluted process. Pop it back in. And then we're going to re-equip it. And now we should be good again. And indeed we are. Yay us. Now we're going to try and do our best to make our way back to getting our bearings. It does seem to be taking a sweet time to do this, but that's fine. That's just the way it goes. Whoops. The way it goes sometimes. Come on now. Let's unlose ourselves, Gaunt Bort. Ooh. We have ourselves some goat folks. There's a shaman down here. We do tend to get a fair bit for them, so let's wade on in and see what happens. Getting a little bit of blocking happening there. The goat folk shaman is now covered in blood. And also hitting us with some quills, which is not really what we want. Let's do ourselves a Sundermind. Let's also do ourselves a life drain, seeing as they're conveniently standing right next to us. And we do, in fact, have a sower coming in here at the moment as well. Ooh, and we've still got ourselves 32 round cooldown before our boost toughness comes back. That is not great, to be honest with you. We're going to try a stunning force over here that's hopefully going to throw that goat folks sower away from us a little bit. And a force bubble would be nice, but it's not going to protect us against any of the things that we might have to wrangle with the sower. So I'm going to drop a burgeoning over there. That's hopefully going to keep that other thing occupied. Oof, we're really getting hit by that shaman in terms of quills though as well. So maybe we'll need to drop that down just to protect us from the shaman quills. Going to keep a real... Whoa, that sower just threw one of their things right in the thick of everything. And we are in a world of hurt now, folks. An absolute world of hurt. All right. We're going to drop a chill up here. We're going to hope that that freezes the sower. And indeed it has. So we can try and get some shots in there, I believe. And we just hit them for damage. I don't know if they're still there or if they died. Let me have a quick look. It's a tad confusing here at the moment with all of these effects on screen. We've got a sower's seed. I can't actually see the sower. So let's work under the assumption that maybe they're okay. We're also going to go in here. I believe we have some salve injectors, and indeed we do. So this is probably a good time to use one of them. You feel a soothing tingle in your chest as your wounds start to close. It's one of our 6 that we've used now. We're back up to 18 hit points, which is better than before, so that's nice. Let's try marking that target. We've got these skills, we may as well give them a go. So that's a marked target there. I think we're still getting healed, and now we should be able to do... Wait, the marking didn't work? What's going on? Let's try that again. You lose sight of your mark. Okay, well, it's not working quite the way that we wanted. The salve injector's still healing us, though. Come on now. Doesn't appear to be working. Look, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way, shall we? Soothing tingle fades. All right. Well, it certainly helped us out there. We were in a lot of trouble. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Injured, still injured, now wounded, now badly wounded, and now detonated, which is what we want. Injured, wounded, badly wounded, dead. Congrats. That was a near thing, wasn't it? We got into a bunch of trouble there. What are our cooldowns like now? We've got our boost toughness back, which is the thing that I was mainly missing there. And I imagine there's probably a bunch of other goat folk around, not just on this screen, but in this part of the game generally. So it would be mighty nice. Whoa, hello. Here's another chitinous puma come to say hello. It would indeed be very nice to be able to unlose ourselves so that we can just get on with it. Our armor's clearly working fairly well here in terms of being able to take hits from this puma. In fact, if we can take this down without needing to heal, without needing to pop some of our cooldowns, I think that would be quite lovely. Oh, I can mark target from here. I forgot all about that. All right, we're going to do a wounding fire. And we did, and they're bleeding now, which is all going to help. Just keeping an eye out that nothing else is running out of the bushes at us. And it isn't, so that's good to know. What else might we see along our way here? Oh, what are you holding, dear sir? A Yurt Warden with a desert rifle. Generally not a fan of that, so it's definitely force bubble time. And seeing as it's here, dear fellow, we're going to sundermine you as well. Didn't get that mark. Maybe we can try again. Nope. Nope. Come on now. Give me that mark. Clearly not letting us. Not really sure why. So we'll just fill them full of lead. And another 375 experience for us. Good to know. You sense the animus of a vast mind. Someone is near. Oh, dear, dear, dear. And we regain our bearings. Well, that's pleasant, isn't it? So that first warning pretty much has something to do with that psychic glimmer that we have now that's up at 32, where there are other espers roaming the world, or the multiverse, in fact, trying to hunt us down and devour our mind. Not ideal. Certainly not an evil twin, but not ideal. If we head back this way... we still can't. I wonder if they're going to chase or if we can actually run away. I'm not feeling overly confident at tackling, a horde of espers at this exact point in time. But now that we're unlost, there we go. Don't want anything to get between us and going to Golgotha, dear viewers. Although we may, in fact, end up ending our run in Golgotha, because it is sometimes known as the run ender. Where is this caravan? Here we go. Hi, how is everyone? Good to see you. What have you got to trade? Ooh, an ape fur hat. How pleasant. We have ourselves a couple of very weird artifacts, that one there being extraordinarily expensive, so I'm sure that it's something good. Yeah, but who knows what it might be. Floating glow spheres, torches, engraved iron buckles, salve injector. I mean, a salve injector is always nice. Not an awful lot here that we need, but we did use a salve injector, so I think we have some silver and copper nuggets that we could use to pay for that, and we do. So let's get that sorted. We've got ourselves another salve injector back, so that's nice. Not really anything here for us, certainly no poison resist, so we're going to go and make our way to the grit gate. Oh, damn. I seem to have my keyboard positioned oddly. I'm pressing everything one key to the right of where I intend to. All right, downwards, downwards, downwards we go to try and have a chat with this trader at the Grit Gate, who we didn't end up speaking to before when we were here last time, but now we can. All right, the communications panel at the Grit Gate says, have you completed the task? Not yet, I require entrance to the city. A weary voice from the box says, enter then, traveller. I shall indeed. So who do we have here? We have a chromeling. Let's have a chat with the chromeling. Boop, beep, boop, they say. And I say, live and remain ever rustless. That's a nice twist on live and drink. Anything to trade? The chromeling has nothing to trade. Very good. What about over here? What have we got? Rodanus Y, a machine wrought from some primordial black metal into the likeness of a man. Rodanus Y towers over the halls of Grit Gate. Is equipped with a weird artifact and is perfectly, impossibly neutral. Hey, Rodanus Y. Rodanus Y only says boop beep. Live and remain ever rustless, and also has nothing to trade. Good to know. However, over here we have Mafio. Mafio's bristling mane contorts in such a way that in the faint light he almost looks to be grinning. Fastened to several of his quills are tiny bells meant to draw the attention of prospective customers. Mission accomplished, Mafio. And they're equipped with a plump mushroom and a wooden arrow. Let's have a chat. Welcome to Grit Gate, Delver. What may I interest you in today? Press tab or T to open trade. I'm pretty sure Mafio didn't say that out loud. What kind of creature are you, Mafio? We are called the Urshib. Our kind are smarter than the average bear. I'm sure that's a reference to something. What do we have here? Ooh. Was that plastifer? Plastifer gloves. How pleasant. Plastifer gloves look expensive. What are plastifer gloves going to give us? Heat resist, cold resist, electrical resist, and acid resist. I mean, that's not too shabby, but I don't think we're going to grab that right now. Certainly not for that cost. A Fullerite battle axe. That also looks quite nice. 5 penetration, 1d8 plus 1. Whew. Oh boy. A huge sharpened wedge of Fullerite, bound to a massive steel haft. Alas, not for us at this exact point in time. Mafio, dost thou have any salve injectors? I don't believe so. Alright. I think we're just going to go for it, folks. We're going to make our way to Golgotha. We're just going to roll those dice and see how we go. Which is always a terrifying prospect. That's just how things roll. Oh no, for the second time in 2 episodes, we've sensed our sinister presence nearby. Our evil twin is here and we've gotten lost. I think this is something of a conspiracy, folks. Just going to whip up a meal so we're not hungry in the middle of this fight. You know, just fighting an evil twin again. Pretty par for the course, really. All right, I can see evil Gaunt Bort's force wall over there. So we're going to let them come running towards us. I think they're sprinting, in fact. And we're just going to amble away a little bit here. They're shooting at us, which is fine. They're missing us, which is fine. And, of course, they're wearing down their opportunity. That one just missed us. To be protected by that force wall, because it's going to disappear. That was a hit. Ow. And as soon as that force wall disappears, oof, that was a big hit. All right. It's boost toughness time. It's also Sunder Mind time. And good timing there as well on the force wall disappearing, because now we're going to chill them. It's just out of range. We're going to try moving closer. Whoa, there's a burgeoning coming through to try and take us down. Well played, sir. Oof. And I think a stunning force there getting used by Evil Gaunt Bort as well. You're just popping all your things off here. I'm so close to you, in fact, that I'm going to do this. I'm going to drain life on you. Now they're injured. We're frozen solid. However, we can still do the same thing here, because that is exactly what I was going to do to you, Evil Gaunt Bort. This is good. And I can now drop a burgeoning really close to us, and that should also help take care of business. Can I shoot? I cannot shoot while I'm frozen solid. So while we're both frozen solid, I'm going to just send a bit of a menacing stare Gaunt Bort's way. And they're afraid, which is nice. Our temperature at the moment is negative 246, so this may take a little bit of time. We're resisting life drain. Okay, so they've also done a life drain on us. This is going to be a near thing in terms of who drops first. And Evil Gaunt Bort indeed has perished before we have. There is a dusty pile of ash left behind. How about that? All right, so I guess we can do a rest until healed. I can see that we're thawing ourselves a little bit here. There are some bad plants over that way that are going to give us some grief. So let's move our way up here a little bit where we're not going to get... Whoa! Shot by them. Hello. More things here trying to kill us. The Naphtali coming through. We should be able to handle them fairly easily. And that leech is neutral to us, so that's nice to know as well. Do ourselves a rest until heal. Toughness returns to normal. We're all the way down to 1 hit point. Now we're back up to 45, thank heavens. but we are still lost. We're going to make our way... Whoa! Good grief, that was close. We're only on 1 hit point, and we nearly got done in by a goat folk sower. Let's try freezing them. Because that's always handy to know. We're going to try marking them as well. And we did, and we're going to do some wounding fire on them. And then we're just going to try shooting them until they die. And they did. Whew! It's all happening. Some sower seeds there that we'll pick up, because it's always nice to have explosions at our disposal. Let's keep heading north and hopefully... oh, look at that! We discovered Ithri Medbend, Goat Folk Village. We note its location in our journal, but we are still lost. I'm quite amused that we've made a note of something's location in our journal, even though we don't know where we are. I think we just killed something. Yeah, I think we did. All right. So again, trying to... There's an ice frog there. We're just going to ignore everything because I really want to be... Whoops. I really want to be not lost. Probably not wise to be moving ourselves around too quickly. Is that sower going to follow us? They are going to follow us, so we're going to have to deal with them. Boosting toughness, of course, being the first thing that we do. And we're going to follow that tried and true technique of dropping a chill on them. Oops. Maybe there. And they're now badly wounded. And we'll take a shot at them. And that appeared to solve the problem. Try taking this ice frog down while we're here. What was that? Okay, it might have just been an explosion effect. Pick up those sower seeds. Here's another ice frog coming at us now. So more target marking, more shooting, more injuring, more hopefully killing. Good, good, good. And some neutral bloated leeches. That's good. We're going to turn that lock back on. I think, was that another ice frog? It was another ice frog. Fighting the leeches by the looks of it. And we've missed the kill. Fine. Rest until healed. Keep on heading north. Oh, I just want to get to Golgotha, honestly. There's some goat folk around here somewhere. There they are. Hello. See if we can, again, try this the old-fashioned way. Does tend to take some time, but relatively effective at this point. Another 375 XP. Let's get our bearings back, hey? I believe in you. I believe in all of us. We discover some forgotten ruins, so we're just making a note of all of these wonderful places that we've found on a map where we don't know where we are until we do. There are hostiles nearby. Sure thing. There are always hostiles nearby. In this case, it appears to be a chitinous puma. Let's see if we can take care of business. Again, using the good old-fashioned clobber them until they perish. These pumas are tough. Oh, they're so tough. Are they tough to an electro bow? Apparently not. We could probably mark that one. We could probably wound that one. Oof, we're taking a big hit there now. Let's boost our toughness to stay on the safe side. Done, diddly undone. Go team. Another ice frog. Oh, that's a long way away. I think we can rest a little longer. Done. But there are still hostiles. Alright, gonna take you down. Take that, ice frog. Sure. Now, if we can try... Whoa, all these places. So many cool places that we're finding here. What are these things lying around on the ground? Some shotgun shells. They might actually come in handy, so we'll pick them up. Going to pick up many of these things. Lead slugs, shotgun shells. Thank you, thank you. Is there anything around here that's causing drama? Maybe not. No, I don't want to store an item. I can see a goat folk sower up there. I really don't want to have to wrangle with them right now. What I want to do is go to Golgotha. So back out to the overworld map we have. We're very close. This should take us right there. And are you kidding me? We sense a sinister presence nearby once again and have finished a step. Travel to Golgotha of the quest. More than a willing spirit. We get 250 experience points. Cool story. Let's go and find our evil twin again. Twice in one episode, folks. How about that? Keeping our eyes peeled. There they are. They can chase us a little bit. I'm going to wait for them to run out of their force wall. Come on now. And the force wall is gone. So move in close. We're going to boost that toughness. We're going to life drain from that evil Gaunt Bort. We're going to move back a little bit. Whoa! Some sort of concussion there, and it's chill time. And evil Gaunt Bort has done what I was just about to do and cast a burgeoning. And I've been grabbed by that jilted lover, so we're going to try and move ourselves out of line of sight of all of those trees because they're not going to be helping us at all. Evil Gaunt Bort not in a great way, and we're going to continue to assist in them not being in a great way by dropping a bunch of plants on top of them. Then we're going to mark them if we can. Can we mark them? No, not that one. I think we might have just marked the wrong thing there, but that's all right. What are we actually targeting there? Yeah, that's the bloated leech. Whoops, sorry, Mr. Bloated Leech. Get that shot off on Evil Gaunt Bort. Shoot them a couple more times. Hopefully this is going to knock them about pretty rapidly. We're down to 57, 54. Not sure that we're actually hitting anything at all here. Let's try Sundermind on Evil Gaunt Bort. And they're done. The bloody Evil Gaunt Bort the Taunter dies. That's the second time in the same episode, believe it or not, that we've taken them down. All right. Toughness returns to normal. We're all healed. Up and well and good. So let's have a chat about the entrance to Golgotha. You can see these bright green chutes here. There's a bunch of different buildings that have these chutes in them. These lead downwards into the rest of Golgotha. There are a series of... a way through. There are a series, that's interesting, of conveyor belts that are going to be down in each of these chutes. And I believe that each batch of them in any given game will lead to randomly to one of 4 possible ways in that have a bunch of varying hazards on the way down. Now this one up here is the long shaft all the way to the bottom of Golgotha, which is where we're trying to head. If we jump down that thing at the moment, we don't have any mechanical wings. We don't have the ability to fly, so that fall would kill us, and we don't want to do that. But it is going to be a complete crapshoot as to which of the 4 ways down we end up going through, and consequently how easy or difficult that journey is, because some of them are a lot more survivable than others. And at this point, we don't really know what we're going to end up with, and it is going to have to wait until the next part of the Let's Play. So thank you so much for watching, to viewer. Your viewership and all of your kind feedback and comments and suggestions and tips have all been massively appreciated. Please keep it up. You can get in touch with me personally on Twitter at Kalinskald. That's Kalinskald. And if you are enjoying this Let's Play that I'm doing, I do recommend that you check out a couple of the podcasts that I'm on as well. One of which is The First 10 Minutes, which you can find at thefirst10minutes.com, and the other one of which is Downloadable Context, which you can find at downloadablecontext.com. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to be notified when other episodes are released, and a personal recommendation to a friend if you think they might enjoy this would also be excellent. So come back again soon for more of the jaunty saunterings of Gaunt Bort the Taunter.